I'm sad because this is our last House of the Dragon / any Game of Thrones content for the next probably 2 years. Let's freaking enjoy it while we can, folks. Here we are, House of the Dragon, episode 10, season finale. Lots went down last episode. I've got my black on because y'all know I'm repping Team Black. I'm ready to see Daemon, Rhaenyra, Rhaenys, maybe Lord Corlys if he makes a comeback. I'm sure there is going to be a lot of drama that ensues following Rhaenys' arrival to Dragonstone, as she's going to spill the beans with Rhaenyra and let her know that Alicent and the High Towers and the Greens have all usurped her, essentially. And as I've been telling you guys, I've been ready to see Rhaenyra make some power moves of her own that haven't been necessarily held up or supported by Viserys, because he was truly her biggest supporter, obviously, aside from Daemon now. But he was really doing a lot of the heavy lifting for her, and she kind of was definitely very reliant on him. So I'm ready to see her come into her full form here, go into beast mode. I'm excited and scared and sad. There's a lot of feelings going on because it's over. It's over after this for the next 2 years. 2, 3, who knows? A long time. I gotta just enjoy it while we can. So without further ado, let's load this baby up. Tensions rise, kingdoms fall. Sweet Lord! Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Season 1, episode 10, the Black Queen. Let's effing go. That couldn't be more of an enticing title, dare I say. Thank you guys so much for joining me through all of these reactions. Let's finish this House of the Dragon Season 1 finale. Sweet Lord, pray for me. Oh, last time. Here we go. Let's go, baby.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he? Can't be Lord of the Tides. Grandsire was the greatest sailor who ever lived. I don't want Driftmark.
I was 4 and 10, same as you are now. In time, I came to understand I had to earn my inheritance. My father looked after me. Your mother will do the same for you.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
Let's freaking go. Oh shoot, I'm scared. Yes. Queen.
Viserys is dead. Your father possessed a kind heart. There is more.
It gets worse.
Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
How did Viserys die? Viserys has been slain.
Alicent,
The High Septon crowned Aegon
before the masses.
so that the masses would see him as their rightful king. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. And for your children. You should leave Dragonstone at once.
Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. No. Poor Rhaenyra having a lot of kids within 5 episodes.
If the Greens attack now, it will be by stealth, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are.
This is a horrible time to be having a child.
The Greens have repudiated the succession and claimed the Iron Throne.
And where is Daemon?
I don't know. Gone to plot his war. Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
A raven flew in this morning. The sea snake's fever is broken and he has left even form.
Where is he saying?
That's
How
good.
much is unclear, my prince.
My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty. You swore an oath as knights of the King's Guard. Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen. If you swear fealty now, only to later turn your cloaks, know that you will die. Screaming.
Oh, it's not gonna be alive. F the Greens, no. Her brother in episode 1, now her own baby in the finale.
I mean no harm, brothers.
Is that the twin?
I swear to ward the Queen,
Heck yeah.
with all my strength, ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
Heck yeah.
My Queen.
Oh, baby, let's go! Oh, she looks like a boss. She looks so good!
Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, first of her name. Queen of the Andals and Rhaenyra in the first men.
What is our standing?
We have 30 knights, 100 crossbow men, and 300 men-at-arms.
The Vale will not turn a cloak against their own kin.
River Run was always a close friend to your father, Your Grace.
What of Storm's End and Winterfell? There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath.
Lord Boros Baratheon will need to be reminded of his father's promises.
We have no friends among the Lannisters. Tywin has served the hand too long to turn against him.
Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Grace, but talk of men is moot. Your cause owns a power. Dragons.
The Greens have dragons.
They have 3 adults, by my count.
Daemon, none of our dragons have been to war.
There are also unclaimed dragons, still riderless. Then there are the 3 wild dragons, all of whom nest here. I also have a score of eggs incubating in the Dragon Mound.
A long galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the
Oh,
watchtower beside the sky.
shnikes. Oh god, I'm scared. No way. The rematch on the bridge. Oh god.
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent. I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra.
Heck yeah! Let's go.
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now. And you all are traitors to the realm.
Acknowledge Aegon as king and swear obeisance before the Iron Throne. Your sons by Prince Daemon will also be given places of high honor at court. Viserys as his cupbearer. Finally, the king in his good grace will pardon any knight or lord who conspired against his ascent.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper, king.
He was anointed by a septon of the faith before the eyes of thousands. The succession changed the day your father sired a son.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered. Let's end this mama's farce. Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself. It's no easy thing for a man to be a dragon slayer, but dragons can kill dragons, and have. The simple truth is this, we have more dragons than Aegon.
I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Are you considering the High Tower's terms, Your Grace?
My father's dead, and he chose me as his successor. To defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
The enemy have declared war.
Does the promise of war excite you?
You cannot bend the knee to the High Towers. They stole your birthright.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. The Song of Ice and Fire. Viserys shared it with me when he named me Anne.
brother was a slave to his own importance. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
I never told you.
Damon, what are you doing, my man? That wasn't cool. Yes! Come on, bounce back. You can do this. We need you.
You abandoned me when I most needed you, and you abandoned us for more adventure at sea. Your brother is also dead.
Forgot about
There's
that.
haste.
I reached too far. And for nothing, we shall declare for no one.
Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
Where is Damon?
There were other concerns which demanded the prince's attention. Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house, but all of them swore oaths to me, as did you, Lord Corlys.
Our houses are bound by common blood. This Hightower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house. Yes. Your Grace.
We needed that.
I made a promise to my father to hold the realm strong and united. I wish to know who my allies are before I send them to war.
A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already. The Triarchy have been routed. The narrow sea is ours. We can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
Lay siege to the Red Keep and force the Greens surrender.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens, and they're more convincing.
We must remind these lords of the oaths they swore, and the cost of breaking them.
Oh my gosh, yes!
You must take no part in any fighting. Storm's End is a short flight from here. You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm. I expect you will receive a very warm welcome.
Why do I want to cry? I feel like something bad's gonna happen though. I feel like Aemon's gonna roll in on Vhagar. I'm so scared for this kid. You can do it. You got this.
Prince Viserys Velaryon,
Aemon already got here.
son of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Yet earlier this day, I received an envoy from the king. Which is it? King or queen? What's your mother's message? Remind me of my father's oath. King Aegon at least came with an offer. Go home, pup.
I shall take your answer to the Queen, my lord.
Get out of there quick. Just go. Just go.
Wait!
No!
My lord Strong. Trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost.
I will not fight you.
No. I want you to put out your eye. It's payment for mine.
I thought you were over this, dude.
I plan to make a gift of it to my mother.
Not here.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss!
I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof. Take Prince Viserys back to his dragon.
Thank you.
Now.
Get out, get out. Just go. Just run. Run, kid, run. Oh, no. No, no. Get out of there. Oh, no. Can dragons get electrocuted? I don't like it. Ah! The size difference. Don't look back, just keep going. Just keep going. Get out of there quick! Oh god. At least we can see now. Keep going, just go!
I'm also kind of rooting for Aemond a little bit. You know, he was more rough as a kid, but I respect his adult self.
Why does this show keep making me contradict myself every other week? Just as I was literally for a split second starting to root for freaking Aemond for just a little bit. He had to go and do that. I didn't realize that the dragons can go rogue and do whatever they want, but the only solace I get is that it was clear Aemond didn't want that to happen. And you could see in his face afterwards that he knew he f***ed up, or at least Vhagar f***ed up. Gives me a little bit of peace. He clearly has some remorse and was a little bit horrified. I don't think any of them have probably ever even seen a dragon bite each other like that in half. So he's probably scarred. Add it to the list. He's already got the one. Man. I don't know how to feel right now, because on the one hand, I'm just like, oh no, why would you do that the whole time? At least that, like, they foreshadowed the out of that, you know, by all the close-ups on little Lucerys, and the episode started with him and being all nervous and whatnot. Oh my god, he was so young and innocent. Oh my god, poor kid. That's horrible. God. I mean, they definitely built up to that happening, but I didn't think the dragon was literally gonna bite the other dragon in half. Oh my god, if I thought the OG Game of Thrones was painful enough watching what happened to Daenerys' dragons, I did not. Holy smokes, that is child's play compared to what we just saw. Fudge. I'm so conflicted though, because at the same time, the whole time I was saying I want Rhaenyra to make a power move, and the look in her eyes there, she's gonna be making one. It was the catalyst. She needed a catalyst like that to snap her into beast mode. God dang it. I can't believe we wait now. At the same time though, perhaps I need another 2-year buffer to prepare myself for another seasons of dragons literally decapitating each other with their mouths at the hip. God. was really hoping, because the whole scene preceding that, they showed, you know, Daemon did a little bit to, kind of atone for trying to choke Rhaenyra out, but it was certainly wild seeing how this really immediately kicked him into high gear, and he is definitely, Rhaenyra knew it, you know, she described him as being kind of crazed and going on a tirade following the news about Viserys and the High Towers and whatnot. But they certainly left him on an interesting... Like, it's funny, he was the one trying to, you know, prevent conflict and whatnot. At the family dinner party, he intervened and looked Aemond in the eye there and put him in his place with just his sheer presence. And then all of a sudden now a switch has flipped and he's completely opposite. He was trying to instigate, you know, he was locked and loaded and ready 5 minutes after they got the news about Aegon ascending the throne and whatnot. But in that moment though, now that Viserys is dead and like the succession is in play, I wonder if a little piece in him snapped and part of him is a little bit jealous of Rhaenyra. I thought he was, you know, cooler than that, but I can't, why else? I don't know why he would put his hands on her like that. That was not cool. I feel conflicted about him, but honestly my thoughts and regard for him have been dwindling since episode 4. I don't know how I feel about him, but I mean that was cool trying to go, you know, clearly he's still, you know, he's loyal to her. He went to go risk his life and secure another dragon to add to their team. clearly needed. They're already losing numbers. I knew Vhagar was like the biggest dragon, but I didn't know that it was literally the size of like 5 football fields. That size comparison, that definitely put things into perspective. I'm scared for every other dragon because that thing is freaking huge. Shiz. That's just so sad. That poor kid. What a horrible way to go. Oh, and he's been so kind of like timid and shy and sad the entirety of this show, I feel like. Gosh, Rhaenyra losing 2 kids in an episode, all essentially to the Greens. I blame the Greens for her miscarriage there. Obviously it wasn't inherently their fault. They didn't make her have a horrible graphic miscarriage. They certainly didn't help by stealing her father's throne. The news clearly cost her her child. I mean, that was super symbolic. The parallels, the way the season started out with Emma losing, you know, Rhaenyra's brother who died very shortly after birth, and now Rhaenyra losing her own child after 5 successful births, but the way the season started and then finished on a similar note. What is it with this show and infants? I don't know, but unfortunately I have the feeling this is just the beginning of many deaths as the war is going to ensue. So I guess we better start getting used to it. Ugh, now we wait. I think that might be all I have to say for now. I'm really I don't know how to feel. Part of me is like, oh my god, I was about to cry. The other part of me is like, frick yeah, Rhaenyra, let's go get them all. Like, can those two simultaneously exist? I don't know, but that's how I feel. Ugh, and also just the sadness now and disbelief kicking in that there won't be another House of the Dragon episode next week. What the heck am I supposed to do? Lord Corlys made a comeback though. We need him. We need that on our side. Him and Daemon, definitely I'm ready for when the war ensues and is full-fledged. I'm assuming by next season. I'm ready to see those two in action, and this was clearly a shift in Rhaenyra's demeanor and her approach here. I think she was definitely trying to go about it peacefully, as Viserys would want, but I think all bets are probably off now that, again, it's gonna come down to another misunderstanding, because Aemond can go back and say all he wants, oh, it was an accident, but who's gonna believe that? Clearly, even Daemon thought that the Greens, like, assassinated Viserys in order to usurp the throne. So nobody's gonna believe that. Not for 1 second. So it's just all these misunderstandings and accidents all coming into play to just make this family kill each other and their dragons. This is the start of it. I guess we gotta get used to it. Shoot. Well, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Shoot, I'm sad. I get sad always every time I say that when it's the finale, but I appreciate you guys joining me for all of these Game of Thrones reactions. I had a lot of fun. I loved this season. I definitely will most likely be doing a season review overall, sharing more thorough thoughts that aren't just my initial reactions when I can barely speak after each episode. I definitely think this was a successful first season, and it's gonna be a long wait for season 2. Oh, darn. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. How's everyone feeling? I'm excited. I'm very excited and scared for what's to come. Thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me for all of these reactions, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.